Alright, Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rahakadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of the Great Millstone who ruled well and taught us this truth. And the sincere peace and salutations to all our Ahchyam pushing this word in truth and in all sincerity. It's Brother Kanan from the DC Church coming back at you with a quick video. And, Lord's will, it reach whom it may be for. If the Spirit allows, I was going to entitle this video, Remember That We're Tested. And that's, it's imperative to stay in the Spirit and understand that every little thing in your life is going to be a test. And remember the story of Job. And I'm going to read Job, the first chapter, verses 6 through 22, and it says, now there was a day when the sons, now there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord, and Satan came also among them. And the same thing that's happening right now and what I'm reading is going to, is actually still happening now. Salaki. It's still happening now. It says, and the Lord said unto Satan, whence comest thou? Then Satan answered the Lord and said, from going to and fro in the earth and walking up and down in it. And that's what Satan, the spiritual demon Satan, is doing, man. He can hop on anybody that's not in his truth, man. And that's why brothers say the Matrix movie is so heavy, because we're living in the Matrix right now, man. The Matrix is the world, but we can unplug from the world. Like right now, with myself doing this video, well, in a few hours we're gonna head to camp, walking the straight gate. My brothers is studying, brothers getting up with each other throughout the week. That's the unplug from the Matrix. That's where it's harder for Satan to fulfill his plan, because him walking to and fro in the earth, he could be on your woman, he could be, and Satan can use people, man. That's not unplugged, that's not given the truth of being out of this world, right? Verse 8, it says, and the Lord said unto Satan, has thou considered my servant Job? Now, replace the name Job and put your name in there. Alright? It says that there is none like him in the earth, a perfect man, upright man, one that feareth the Most High and escheweth evil. Now, well, don't be simple, understand what I mean by that. Obviously we're not Job, the story of Job, like the possessions, obviously that's not it. But we should be just as great in faith as Job, which is why the Most High had confidence in Job of saying that Satan won't succeed. And Lord's willing, we are of the elect. Satan won't succeed when he try us, Why? Because we should have that great faith like Job. Verse 9, then Satan answered the Lord and said, Do if Job fear the Most High for naught? Hast thou made an hedge about him, and about his house, and about all that he hath on every side? Thou hast blessed the work of his hands, and his substance is increased in the land. But put forth thine hand now, and touch all that he hath, and he will curse thee to thy face. And the Lord said unto Satan, behold, all that he hath is in thy power. Only upon himself put not forth thine hand. So Satan went forth, and so Satan went forth from the presence of the Lord. Now, that's something that you also got to understand. What you just seen right there, the Most High gave Satan permission to test Job with everything that he got. The only thing he was not allowed to do was put him to death. You see? So that's going back to Isaiah 45:7, where it says, let me get it real quick. This is Isaiah 45:7. It says, I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. So you gotta know who's in control. You gotta know who's running the show, man. You know, and with that understanding, with that knowledge, should bring you some more peace and stability. And this is Isaiah 40:28. It says, Hast thou not known, hast thou not heard, that the everlasting power, Yahweh, the creator of the ends of the earth, fainteth not, neither is weary. There is no searching of his understandings. He giveth power to the faint, and to them that have no might he increaseth strength. Even the youth shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fall. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. And that's talking about spiritual power. If you got, if you a man of the Lord, if you one that waited upon the Lord, you gotta understand the Most High created both sides. The Most High is in control. That's why we call him the Most High. That's why his name is Yahweh. There's no one that can sit next to the Most High, Yahweh. You know? So if we got him on our side, the scripture says it, man. If the Lord be for us, who can be against us, man? This is Isaiah 45:5. It says, I am the Lord, and there is none else. There is no God beside me. You see? There's no God beside our power, man. So if our power love us, man, and he warned us in Sirach, the 2nd chapter, where he said, prepare, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation, man. Prepare thy soul for temptation. Man, we cannot get so used to being here and doing the same old thing that we forget to stay in the spirit. Stand in the spirit, put you on your heels, put you on your toes, to where as though you know that something can happen at any time, man. Your woman can turn out to be a demon. Your children, your parents, the scriptures tell you these things, man. It's harder for somebody that's not that close to you to really get to you. So, and you gotta understand, Satan is out here trying to get to you, man. He trying to get to you. He don't want us to receive that crown, man. Alright? Back to Job. This is Job 1:13. It says, And there was a day when his sons and daughters were eating and drinking wine in the eldest brother's house. And there came a messenger unto Job and said, The oxen were plowing and the asses feeding beside them. The Sabians fell upon them and took them away. Yeah, they have slain the servant with the edge of the sword, and I only am escaped alone to tell thee. While he was yet speaking, there came also another and said, The fire of the Most High is fallen upon heaven, and have burnt up the sheep and servant and consumed them, and I am only escaped alone to tell thee. While he was yet speaking, there came another also and said, The Chaldeans made out 3 bands and fell upon the camels, and have carried them away, and slain the servants with the edge of the sword, and I am the only escape to tell thee. Now that's going to keep going on and on. And, you know, brothers by now should know the story of Job, so I'm not going to keep reading it. But remember Sirach, the 2nd chapter, man. Remember 1 Peter's, 4:12? You know, think it not strange when the fiery trials shall come and test you, man. You know, think it not strange on these things, and keep yourself girded about with truth, man. because we almost out of here, and Satan gonna ramp it up, man. He's up there begging. He's up there begging the Most High to test every single one of us to the fullest extent, man. You know, and we may see what this thing is really about, and that's the test, man. That's the test. But let me get I'm gonna close out on this. Salaki. This is Job 23 verse 10. And it reads, but he knoweth the way that I take. He talking about Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, man. It says, but he knoweth the way that I take. When he have tried me, I shall come forth as gold. And that's in the scriptures say in Sirach, the 2nd chapter, gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. So if the gold go through the furnace of fire and it's still gold, then that represents the acceptable men of the Most High, man. So the furnace is here. It was a report out saying that the vaccine can be administered as soon as next week. They're also talking about giving it to some NBA basketball players, man. So it's the test is here. The fix is in, and it's time to buckle down and stay in this truth, and stay in the spirit, stay in the Hakodash. You beg the Lord to stay in the Hakodash, man. Read Psalms the 51st chapter, man. You know, don't let none of these demons tell you you're not a man of the Lord, or you don't belong, or anything to that extent, man. You know, if you pushing this work, you believe in the Lord, you believe in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, you push this work no matter what, man. No matter what this demon Satan is trying to say about you, man. You know, you push this work. You do this job with all of your might, man. With all of your might. Alright? So with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Ruchakudash. You know, double honors to our apostles and elders of the great millstone who ruled well and taught us this truth. And it's sincere peace and salutations to all the brothers that's laboring, man, that's not giving up, man. You know, it's down to the final stretch, man. You know, the brothers of GMS is being hated more and more. You know, and it's down to the final stretch. You know, with that, shalom.